Back again, coughing. Saturday, and I'm back out. I've missed a day. So much going on, finding it difficult to get out. And I'm still all bunged a bit, but we're out again, trying for 40 minutes. Temperature is low. Sun's gone down. The moon is up. And this road is slippy, but we must proceed ever onwards. Just coming along this stretch of road, treacherous, really shiny with frost and ice, and it's I'm slipping about all over the place. But check this out, these two ash trees here, this one here, blown over in the storm the other weekend, and this one next to it, Storm Arwen, saw to these two, and they were pretty big trees as well. I mean, look, they've snapped off the same stump, so it's one tree, I suppose, but yeah, it's just snapped, gone both ways, ripped it out of the ground. Oh, it's pretty full on. So anyway, carrying on back, hopefully we'll get there before it gets dark. And yeah, this stretch of road's pretty slippy. I'm kind of walking along, I'm kind of pretending to run. It's like a run, walk, one of those things people do when they cross the road in front of you, you know, and they think they're going fast, but they're not. You might as well walk. That's what I'm doing, because it's so slippy here. Anyway, onward. Welcome. It's Sunday. Just gone onto the A1 and we're heading out to the sea. It's supposed to be due 2 hours today, so we've already done half an hour or so. And we're going to head along the coast path for a wee while and then back up the hill. Actually, I think I'm going to have to put the camera away now, because I'm about to go down this ridiculously steep, you can never tell from the camera, but this is really steep, and I am not wearing suitable shoes, so good luck to me. So the path is blocked already. You just come down that path and here's a tree. I'm sure I can limbo under it, but yeah, I mean, I can't do anything about that. It's actually growing out of the wall. It's growing out of the wall, and it's bringing the wall with it. So there's a wee hole under there. Hopefully nobody coming down here with a wee dug is going to lose that dug down that hole. Anyway, ever onwards. Whoops, hand. Coming into, this is me dropping down into Peasdean Nature Reserve, and there's quite a lot of evidence of broken trees. It's, wow, it's quite sad really. A lot of these trees have been here for a while. I mean, they're all smashed and snapped. It's, yeah, quite incredible, that wind. It was somebody around here, apparently one of the farmers recorded about 120 miles an hour winds. So yeah, it's pretty serious. I'm glad I wasn't out in it. We were away, as I said, so we missed a lot of it, but our poor doggies were just up the hill here in the kennels. Goodness knows how frightened they must have been, because honestly, Pippa's a bit of a jelly anyway. So she probably hated it. It's the first time we've ever put them in kennels as well. And I don't know who hated it most, the dogs or their mummy, because I don't know that they'll be going into kennels again anytime soon. I don't think you can legislate for the weather, but yeah, it was a less than fun time. But yeah, it's quite incredible. I mean, it's lovely down here. I mean, I can't do it justice on a phone, can I? Maybe I could if I took my time, but I'm trying to run as well, so. Peasdean, Scottish Wildlife Trust Reserve. Come and have a look, it's lovely. one problem with barefoot shoes is running through an area like this full of pines, Scots pines, conifers of any kind. Ground is littered in pine cones, which are murder on the feet through these flimsy soles. First world problems, eh? Well, I've slipped and slid my way along the coastal path, and going really slowly, and I've come out to Dunglass now. I'm just going to probably head down to the sea and along the front for a bit, but yet another obstacle in my way. Oh my goodness, look at that, it's smashed straight through the fence, blocking the path all the way along there. Again, not that old tree, but tall enough to be in my way. I'm not really sure of the best way to get around it. What do I do? Do I climb over it? I sit on it? I guess that's the best way. Up and under, as they used to say. There we go. Oh, more tea vicar. Right, on my way. See how far we get. I'm just going to stick to the 2 hours. I'm not going to try for the 12 miles I was originally thinking, I don't think. I'll just stick to the 2 hours because I need to get some new trail shoes. These ones are absolutely no use on this mud. And as I come across this old bridge, it's a really old bridge, I've got yet another blockage. Trees either side of the bridge. It's pretty bad. I think this bridge has been here many hundreds of years. These trees haven't, but yeah. And look, the power line. Power line, or is that the phone line? Might be the phone line actually. Phone line's down. And somebody's parked here. They'll be down probably at the beach. And you're not supposed to park here. It's a turning circle. People park here all the time. It's actually a turning circle for the people that live in the houses, delivery drivers, and most importantly, the emergency services. Now, not to get on my soapbox too much, but I have actually been down here when ambulances have been called, in another role that I perform, and 2 ambulances, and they couldn't get back out again. It was an absolute struggle to get out because they couldn't turn around there because someone had parked there. And the majority of the people that park there because they've gone down to the beach. Just don't do it. Park further up the hill, walk. It's not that hard. One day you might need that ambulance and it might not be able to get there. Anyway, sermon over. Onward. We're on the beach. It's hard to run on this beach. It's mostly pebbles. But anyway, out there, you can see my giant Swede isn't in the way. Big ship. That ship is a cable laying ship, and it's laying cables. There's going to be a connection point here. It's going to go subsea to Whitley Bay, I think, somewhere near there, or Whitby maybe. Can't remember. To basically send electricity south from Scotland to England, because we produce quite a lot of it. A lot of wind farms. In fact, they're building a massive wind farm out at sea, just out there. And of course, we're sending it down. Oh, you see that? A heron chasing a couple of oyster catchers. That's a bit weird. Anyway, sending the electricity down to England, which is where it's actually needed. Bit of a disparity. We've got all the wind and the wind farms. They need all the electricity. So they're building a connection from here, and they're building another one further up, Fife Way, and they're both going to go down to England. Barefoot shoes and Pebble Beach don't really go together. This is ridiculous. and I can't get going. Ah, seaweed. Jeez. Oh. Yeah, it's less than fun. So, oh my goodness. Less than fun. But hey, I'm coming off the beach just up here. So, maybe I can get moving again. This is why I'm only doing 2 hours today and not going for the 12 miles, because I'll never flipping get there at this rate. I've been skiting about on muddy tracks off at the tops of cliffs. About to go and do that again. Trying to get across a pebble beach. Didn't think this through, did I? Story of my life. It'd be no fun if I thought it through, would it? Anyway, onward. Ah. Well, my escape route to finish on 2 hours was about 10, 15 minutes back that way. And it was too soon. It's too soon. So I've come all the way along here. I'm now on a sandy beach. I'm heading up to Torness, to the power station, and then I'm gonna head back along the A1. Picturesque finish to this otherwise really ugly run. Onward. The last 2 hours, I'm still on the A1. I've probably got 20 minutes to go or something ridiculous, because it's all uphill and the legs are a bit tired now. But hey, ever onward. Big truck. Woo! So I did a monologue when I finished the run. Just as I was getting to the end, I did a little video just saying that I'd actually done about 2 hours 15 minutes, and then but 2 hours 15 minutes, 15 minutes more than I wanted to do, and I'd done just under 11.5 miles, so half a mile or so less than I wanted to do. But in the end it was fine, and I was kind of tired at the end because it was all uphill for that last mile or so, which was always a joy. But somehow I managed not to record it, so I don't know. All I had was about 5 seconds off my feet, and then nothing. So I don't know what I've done there. This technical aspect of videoing myself with my phone as I'm running just escapes me more often than I would like. So anyway, that was me. That's the end of this week. That's me back running again, so that's good. I've obviously got over this cold. I can still hear it. I still feel it. I'm a bit of goo. But yeah, that's us. So we'll see what happens next week. And next week is the run up to Christmas. So goodness knows how much running I might or might not get done. I've got visiting people and running about all over the place to do. Not actual running about, but probably in the car. But we'll see. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see what happens next week. Onward.